say which way now.
No. I'll come down. Culloden Battlefield. We're in there. Done that. Is it down there?
No idea. That's the road we could have come down there.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought we'd see if we can visit the Clava Cairns. We can certainly have a look at the viaduct.
Viaducts, yeah.
Oh, we just saw the signs for Clava Cairns. I thought we'd never visited
Oh,
it.
there it is. She's found it.
Found it.
Yep. 0.4 of a mile.
Okay, so it can't be too
In
far.
half a mile, turn right onto the road.
The road.
We saw another motorhome coming up, didn't we?
Yeah. So I thought, why not?
But we realise why not in a bit.
Yeah.
In a quarter of a mile, turn right onto the road.
Well, we know Wee Broon Van visited Clava
Yeah.
Cairns, but I think they walked.
They
didn't
walked, yeah.
Yeah. Perhaps we're not as athletic.
The Wheat Bridge, 17 tonne though, that's
Yeah,
alright.
we're not 17 tonnes. So
No.
we'll be alright with that. What a narrow bridge. Very pretty though.
Got a car coming.
Yeah.
Clava Lodge holiday homes.
Okay.
Turn right onto the road.
She sort of shows the road with a finish thing in the middle of it.
Yeah.
There's parking here on the right.
Oh, there's parking.
Arriving at Clava Cairns on the right.
Clava Cairns.
Same buses to the right
Yeah.
and cars to the left.
Well, they're right here, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yes, and all the time we've been coming to Scotland, we've never visited here.
No.
So these are burial mounds that were raised by Bronze Age farmers 4,000 years ago here to house their dead, obviously. And the Victorians found out about these stones, didn't they? They thought they were houses.
Mm. Yeah.
But you've got rings of stone around as well. Yeah, so you've got the stones going around the outside.
They're about 4,000 years old and were built to house the dead. The cemetery remained a sacred place in the landscape for millennia and provides many clues to the belief of Bronze Age society. What remains today would have once been part of a larger complex. There remains of a medieval chapel here as well, apparently.
Okay. Well, this one looks like it's just been sort of collapsed basically, doesn't it? There's like a stoneway leading there. I wonder if that was like an entrance. Yeah, so that's the ring cairn, and it may It says it open enclosure with no apparent way in, was possibly built as a temple. They may have had an entrance, but none can be identified. They found traces of burning inside, perhaps from rituals linked to burial cairns. The fire probably played an important role at Clava. However, archaeologists do not think the ring cairn was built for cremations, a funeral practice not known in this part of Scotland when people were first buried here. It says, looking at the outer curb of stones around the edge, the taller stones are all on the southwest side to face the midwinter sunset. The outline circle of standing stones is also higher in that direction. Yeah, so this is the Clava Cairn, and it was probably built 1,000 years after the other cairns. And it says Clava was revered for millennia, but about 1,000 years after the cairns were built, newcomers reused them for their own burials, and this included the one in the Clava Cairn, although little trace survives. More recently, at about 500 to 600 AD, a Pictish cremation burial was built close to the ring cairn.
That's his drawing when he discovered it. With these white crystals.
Yeah, I found white crystals inside the Clava Cairn. Little else survived. Mineral had special meaning and is found at many Bronze Age sites. It didn't say what meaning it had. I think that stone split itself.
It's done quite neatly.
Yeah. That's a big one here, that stone. Don't stand by it. Yeah. That's about 3 foot tall, isn't it?
Yes.
This is the biggest one here. Isn't it, Pops?
This is quite tall, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's at least
There must be at
6'6", isn't it?
Yeah.
Fortunately, there's another board here. So we're looking at the southwest cairn. Radiocarbon dating of charcoal fragments found across the site puts the construction of the large cairns to about 2000 BC. It remained in use for about 200 years and was reused at about 1000 BC. So they got analysis of prehistoric pollen revealed that the cairns set amid Bronze Age pasture and farmlands planted with barley, wheats and oats. It said weathering has turned Clava's stone from freshly hewn reds, pinks and whites to grey. Analysis of each slab has revealed how important each colour was to the cairn builders. So they chose red and pink for the stones that face the midwinter sunset on all three large cairns, and on the opposite side, facing the midsummer sunrise, they preferred paler shades. So the real sense of design then.
Mm.
They also found fragments of Neolithic flint, which hinted at older settlement predating the tombs. Burnt bones discovered in 2 pots in the chamber in 1828 probably date from later reuse of Clava 1,000 years after the cairns were built. And go in this one, Poppy. Bit muddy. Around the outside. Yeah. Got one white dog here potentially getting extremely muddy.
Bloody. Needs to be one brown dog.
All different types of sand. That's sandstone there, isn't it?
That's incredible to think 2,000 years ago, 2000 BC.
So it's 4,000 years ago. They went to all this trouble to build these burial cairns,
Yeah.
so it shows how much they revered the dead. That looked like it had a gate on it.
I know, it does.
We've got 2 stones there.
This is very neat, the way they've done this sort of entrance, isn't it? With
Yeah.
these stones.
Oh yeah. There's stones outside this little enclosure as well. One outside there. Another one there. So that's the largest one. Almost same sort of layout, don't they? Obviously they're layered stone. Have a look inside, Pops. Go on. Let's go in. We'll go in.
I'm going to have Poppy in it then.
Pops.
Poppy. An idea of the size.
Yeah. It's nice and muddy in here anyway.
Yeah, I know they'll come in.
But yeah, it gives you an idea how tall this would have been. I'm getting dragged about by Poppy as usual. Gone on Poppy's tour. Yeah. A little bit muddy standing here. So this is the northeast cairn. It says it's now roofless passageway to its central burial chamber. Yeah, it said on the shortest day the sunlight streams up the passageway to illuminate the chamber, so both of Clava's large cairns are aligned to the midwinter sunset. For the Bronze Age farmer, this was a forbidding time of year with short days, long nights, cold weather, dead crops. The original burials have long since decayed away, but the well-built cairns remain their memorial. Just look how well the high stones in the chamber walls overhang those below. The missing domed roof would have been formed from such overlapping slabs. The Clava Cairns were actually the first ancient monument in the UK to be protected by law. Taken into state care in 1882, that was. Taken into state care in 1925 before being partially restored in 1930-31. Removed debris from chambers and passageways, and fallen boulders that held the mounds of cobbles together were reinstated, making them more accessible. Right, we're going to see if we can try and get a better view of the viaduct. According to Google Maps, it's a little walk up here. Yeah, so here's the viaduct. See if we can go a bit closer. Right, Pops, come on. Any sheep? Yeah. So the size of this thing is absolutely well, it's huge. Enormous. So the Culloden Viaduct, also known as the Clava or Nairn Viaduct, spans the River Nairn near Clava. It's about 6 miles from Inverness, and at 1800 feet is the longest masonry viaduct in Scotland still in regular use for passenger traffic today. It was opened in 1898, part of the Inverness and Aviemore Direct Railway, designed by Murdoch Patterson. The central arch on the river is 100 feet wide, and there are 14 arches on each side, all 50 feet wide. Originally there was a railway station at Culloden Moor, but that closed in 1965. The structure has Category A listed status. There's a little bit of parking here if you do want to visit by road. And Poppy's found a way out of the undergrowth here. Yeah, that's it for this little video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give us a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe, and we'll catch up with you in the next video.